I had done many surgeries before, but it was sports surgeries, so I can say I kind of used to get the pain or the healing process, so it's not really new for me. However, it was more like a beauty surgery, but I'm feeling good, and I feel very excited to see the final result. Some of them supported this decision of mine, some of them were against it, so you never really can fulfill their desires. So it's my decision. I'm happy that I made this decision, and yeah, I mean, the only thing I like about this that no longer than 5 weeks and I can get back in training. So I didn't really have to take a long break from it. So
That's good. I'm glad you didn't have to take a long, long break because I've seen it done before in other people and they take months off. Um, and I do also see that some women actually get another one after a while. Are you
oh,
planning on doing another one in the future?
it depends if I'm going to gain more fat, I because that's what it is working. So they were transferring my fat. I don't know. Definitely after I'm giving birth for a baby in the future, I was like, I'm not going to worry about gaining fat because it's going to be an investment for my butt for sure.
Definitely, girl. I feel you on that one.
Yeah, but not in the near future, but
Right.
maybe in long term, yeah, maybe I wouldn't mind. So my message to them is just like it's because somebody thought that it was coming from insecurity. I wouldn't say that I'm insecure. I just love extra things on me, like my lip fillings, I had done. I don't know. I just like the extra look. Maybe it's coming from my zodiac sign. I'm Leo, so I don't know. We like, extreme things. And I always like to change my look. I don't know why. I like changing my hair color. I get easily bored with many things in my life, and
Right.
maybe it's also my look. But also the thing why I'm decided to do the BBL is because after I stopped doing bodybuilding, on the certain part of my body, I was gaining fat and I couldn't get rid of it. It's no matter how much I was dieting or how much I was training. And sometimes I was training 4 or 5 hours a day. And on my triceps, it was like a
Right.
really very, I don't know, that was so annoying. And my
Mhm.
inner thighs, there also I was carrying fat, and I was jogging every day, every morning before my boxing training, 30 minutes. So I was like, why I can't lose this fat? And people say like, oh, it's diet and working out. It's like not every time our body reacting on the way as we want.
Mhm.
So in this case, I was like, okay, we are here in Florida, and I know the BBL is really very popular there, and they're
Yeah.
doing really great job. So I was like, I want to get rid of this fat. I'm getting tired of this. To working on it, and then yeah, it get a little better shape of my better volume of my glutes, and nobody going to really, be against that to have a
Right.
bigger butt.
Right. And you said you didn't get the extreme, like you didn't get like the Nicki Minaj or anything. You got something that fits
No,
your body.
no, because I still have to compete in the future in 145 or 135 pounds. So I'm still, thinking of long term what would be like. I'm not going against my plan, my
Right.
sport plan. So it's not going to holding me back in the training. So it's also very important.
This surgery, have you been getting more support or more hate from your fans?
Um, they're not going to like completely cut me off from their life. I know even haters are following me, because I
Hmm.
think I'm living some sort of interesting life. So they're going to follow me anyways. But there were some followers who didn't really support them some of my decisions, but later they come back. So most of them who's being my fans for a long, long, long time is they are because of my personality. They knew which person I am inside.
Right.
And no matter what decisions I'm doing, they are just going to accept it and support it. So those are my loyal fans. I think I earned them through the many years.
When are you going to be able to compete? And if you are, like, who are you competing against? Is it Power Slap that you're still competing in?
So for Power Slap, I told them that I'm going to take a little bit rest
Okay.
of it, maybe because we have to rest our brain. After
Right.
receiving big slaps, everybody knows we need to take months So it's just that's one of my requests what was towards Frank, that I want to take a little longer break. I want to still training, but not to get hit that often.
Right.
So and it's I think next year, no, not next year, end of the this year, I'm willing to do the next power slap competition if they're going to find me an opponent. But currently the main goal is fighting. Okay, sorry, it's something.
No, you're fine.
So currently the main goal is fighting in MMA, probably in October. I'm going back to Hungary to stay a little bit with my father and with my family, because my father has an health issue. So I decided to
I'm
be.
sorry.
It's okay. So he was my judo coach actually. So
Oh, nice.
yes, I decided to go back to Hungary for a while, and I already spoke to the MMA coach over there, and then he said that by October they're going to find me opponents, and I, as soon as possible and as many fights I can have from October, I'm gonna get in the cage. That's 100%.
Yeah, I watched some of your highlights. I like the one where I think it was your most recent one. I think she slapped you and like you blew her a kiss after.
Oh yeah. Oh, sometimes I don't know. Like something is no, no, it was a natural reaction. Like
Oh.
it was still like it wasn't bad, girl, but now it's my turn. You know.
I was like, oh my gosh, she's such a badass. Like she really just blew her a kiss after getting slapped. I was
I
like,
like the
wow.
pain. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like to experiencing my pain limit. And she
Mhm,
hits so hard. She hits so hard. She's an
mhm,
amazing slapper actually. Like
mhm.
even my father said, like, I saw that fight. That woman hits hard, my daughter. I said, I know, I felt that, but
Like, how do you train for that? Like, what is like your tip to slap someone that hard? Like, is it the angle? Is it how your hand is? Like, what is the
oh yeah.
technique?
Yeah, so first I tried to hit the boxing bag, but I almost broke my elbow. I was like, okay,
Yeesh.
it's not a good idea. So you have to hit something smaller, but it can be like heavy. I like those. I don't know how it's called. Like there's a dummy. It
Yeah,
looks like a human. So I slap that one. I think it's very good to slap melons. Melons
really?
yeah. I think it gives you a very similar sense, like the head.
Okay.
So it's really hard. The target is almost like a head.
Mhm.
So, but usually I'm before my upcoming staff fight, I using more like bends. So I will be like very explosive, very fast, because with the speed you can reach the really the intense power impact. The
Right.
faster it is. So I try to more work on that, and everything, even the MMA training is a good investment for
I can
power slap.
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say like everything.